So we're about to take this sweet gum down. Brad, I got Brad on the rope. He's gonna climb it. I got his line all the way at the very, very tip top of the tree up there. So the cool thing is Brad actually has a GRCS. We got it on the tree. Alright, so Brad's about ready to work the last couple of small sticks out up there. And then we'll start blocking it out. He's fixing to switch from a basil anchor to a canopy anchor. You just let me know when you're ready for me to untie it down here. Alright, you finna cut the second one now. Oh, let's go ahead, bigger than crap. Now, come on, roll. There you go. Boy. If there was one I really would have wanted to get lucky on, that was it right there, because that would have been ugly, and we had to deal with getting it out. All right, I'm ready. There's the dude. You all right? It was running. It's hit. Yeah, ran right into me. Yeah.
Sunday's video, y'all be watching this on Monday, there were several people commented about that tree being in that deck. And of course, this one's in the deck also. And talking about how they don't understand how people do that, build trees or build the decks around trees. There's a lot of them out there like that. I actually like them. You know why I like them? Because either me or somebody's fixing to make a lot of money taking that tree down. The problem with building a deck around a tree, you know, trees move, they grow. And a lot of times they build a deck and the tree will be small, and then they have to start cutting the deck to allow enough room for the tree to grow. A lot of times what will happen, they'll kind of fill in a little bit too, and they'll start root rot down there on them. When you start root rot, then that's what happened like with that pine tree in Sunday's video. That's exactly what happened to that tree. It just basically just snapped off at the ground level right there. But again, they're painful to deal with, but also in the same respect, somebody's going to make a lot of money taking a jugger down. And when you got to deal with one like this one right here, you could not get a crane nowhere close to it. You could not get a tree mac nowhere close to it. You couldn't. This is one of them that you just had to man up and go up it and, you know, start working it. So we had started on it late afternoon the day before and got it down to just a spar standing there. There wasn't nowhere for the whole tree to fall either. There's so much other stuff around it. But so I got there the next morning and spiked up it real quick and took a, man, I tell you, when you had to cut those chunks like that where you can handle them by hand, oh, it makes it so much work. But this deck, this is probably the craziest deck that I've ever seen in my life. I think it was 5 levels on this deck. And when Brad was up in the tree working it and I was below him working the ropes, I went up and down those steps so many times. It was nuts. I was so give out. I mean, I don't know which was worse, being up in the tree, getting stuff down, or being on the deck going up and down those steps so many times. But yeah, got it done. I come in there the next day, spiked up it, cut all them blocks off of it, and then got down on the ground and finished cutting the rest of it, cut the blocks off. And then the problem then is you've got that whole tree, and there's nothing, there's not a piece that's no bigger than a stick of firewood to deal with. So got to clean that up, which I did. Which I got lucky because I reached up and I grabbed a wire with my grapple, and I kind of pulled it. And when I did, the whole pile moved. I was like, oh boy, I've got this whole thing at one time. And so I did. I took the whole pile down the hill at one time and took it out in the woods out there. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed watching it. We'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.